Hello everybody, welcome back. We're here with the Pokemon LeafGreen NUZLOCKE challenge. We're on episode 3. So we're here at Brock now. I said I might level up Ralph, but I decided not to. I don't really have any interest in using him unless we absolutely have to. So yeah, we're just gonna go into this. I meant to put Brendan the Squirtle up front, but here we are. It's okay. Wendy the Mankey should be able to handle this. Ooh. I don't think she's quite strong enough for this, so I'm gonna switch into Brendan. I'm a little under leveled here, but it should be no big deal because Squirtle is so ridiculously strong against them with that 4 times weakness. I mean, Bubble, when Squirtle's using it, it already has a power of 30, and then we got 2 times effectiveness for the rock and the ground, so that's 4 times altogether, so it's coming in at 120 power. Not to mention Geodude has a very low special defense. Give me 1 second, let me go see what my dog is doing. Alright, sorry about that. Garbage was here. My dog is he's a very good boy, but he is a very loud boy. Alright, let's make some room for Water Gun here. So this is even better. Double the power of Bubble. Yeah, we can get rid of Tail Whip. So Water Gun with a base power of 40. Calculating in stab and then the 4 times effectiveness, that should come out to about 240 damage. So this is even better. This should actually probably one-shot Onyx here. There we go. I don't know why he's using Tackle. He doesn't have Rock Throw or something. So we're not a very high level for this fight, but you don't really need to be as long as you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur. If you start with Charmander, it's a good idea to get to at least level 14, because then you learn Metal Claw in this generation. So now we can use Flash outside of battle, but that won't really be relevant until after the 3rd gym, I believe. I think this is just Bide. Oh yeah, we have to have a TM case in this game. Oh, it's Rock Tomb. Cool. Okay. I don't think anybody really would benefit from that. Like, Mankey could maybe use it, but I don't see any reason to give it to her. So we just won't. We should get the running shoes now, though. Let me heal up first. And actually, let's get Mankey out front. Oh, I already did that. Oh yeah, I already had Mankey out front for that battle. Came out of there pretty much unscathed. Squirtle is still in the green, about 2 levels away from evolving, or exactly 2 levels. I just have a habit of saying about. So we'll head over here, and then we'll get some running shoes. Let me check on our Pokeball situation, and maybe should grab some more potions actually. Yeah, let me grab a few more potions, so we should have some more money now. We're definitely gonna want them going into Mount Moon. We can get up to 7, so let's get 3, I guess will be fine for now. What else do we want? I think maybe 1 of some of these would be a good idea. I don't think we'll need a burn heal. Burn's not a very common effect. Awakening isn't too big of a deal, because that'll wear off naturally. Do we want any repels? I think we're good. I might need to buy more Pokeballs depending on how this first Pokemon goes. Because we should be able to add one right now, and then we'll also add another one in Mount Moon. So we got the running shoes. Yeah, one thing that's another big difference between Gen 3 and the current gens is that TMs are limited use. And by limited, I mean one use, one time. You get to use a TM once, and then never again. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Yeah, we did, lady. What's it to you? Alright, so Pidgey probably doesn't have... it might have Gust. Could probably switch to Wormy, but I'm gonna keep it safe. Switch out to Brendan here. Sand attack. Very annoying move. But we're good. But yeah, so TMs, you can only use them one time, whereas in the newer games you can use them as many times as you want. Actually, in Sword and Shield they introduced TRs, which I don't remember what that stands for, but those are pretty much what TMs always were. Those are just one-time use moves. So now there's TRs and TMs you can use as many times as you want. So I don't love keeping Brendan in here, because obviously he's over-leveled compared to the other ones, but I want to play it safe, because, you know, this is a Nuzlocke, and both Wormy and Windy are weak to Gust. Don't think there's anything down here. I gotta remember these running shoes. This is much faster, but the input lag does make it a little bit hard to navigate, so bear with me. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Not surprising, this guy's a bug catcher after all. Bug catcher Colton. He's got a Caterpie. So we should be able to take him out pretty easy. Can't use low kick because he resists it. So hopefully Minky gets some new moves soon. Like anything decent. I think the next move she'll learn is Karate Chop, but I'm not positive. And I don't know when that comes either. Nice. Level 10. That might be a move. Nope. Aw, man. I'm so sick of Weedles. I don't want to be poisoned. So on this route, the Pokemon that we can get, I think are pretty much just more Rattatas and Pidgeys. But I do think Jigglypuff is added to the mix, which would be a little interesting. I would probably add Jigglypuff to the team, only because I've never used Jigglypuff. I don't think that they are, like, super useful, but, you know, it would still be interesting to use. It would be better than Rattata, probably. If I got a Pidgey, I would add it to the team, for sure. Pidgey is also not like the best Pokemon in the world, but definitely capable enough to, like, it's a capable enough teammate to have later in the game. So, a lot of people, because Pidgey's one of the first Pokemon you can get, a lot of people end up having Pidgey on their team for the Elite Four. Let's get Wormy out here, so we don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center right away. Though I think this is the I Like Shorts guy. Iconic. I'm pretty sure he has like a Rattata, so yeah. Windy would have been perfect, but that's okay. At least we got Confusion now, so that's a pretty good move. Need to be careful there though, because Rattata did 10 damage, so we're probably going to need to switch out Wormy to be on the safe side here. Oh, Ekans, never mind, because Confusions will be super effective here. So it's definitely our best bet. Excuse me. Aw, man, poisoned. He no longer has shed skin. Ooh. Alright, this is rough. I'm gonna go for it though. Because we have good accuracy, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to use an antidote, because I don't think we'll be able to walk back. Ooh, 9. I'll have to keep a very close eye on it, but we might end up having to use one. That's 1. That's 2, 3, 4. Alright, just want to make sure. Yeah, there's no way we're making it. Alright, we're using an antidote. That's okay though, we have plenty. It's actually the cheapest item. Like the cheapest of the health items. Let's get Mankey back out front here. We got a good little team here. Butterfree, Mankey, and Squirtle, soon to be War Turtle. That's a pretty good starting team. Excuse me. Another Pokemon you can get pretty early is Nidoran, but I don't think Nidoran is in the next grass over. But they might be. I'm just not sure. I guess we'll see. In the Pokemon in Mount Moon, let me think. More than likely we'll encounter Zubat, which wouldn't be very exciting because I don't think you can evolve Zubat into Crobat until after the Elite Four. Though I'm not 100% on that. I'd probably have to look into it. I'm gonna go out to Wormy, because Wormy's got the super effective Confusion. I just hope I don't get poisoned. Jeez, man. These things have such a high poison rate. It's so annoying. Especially for this early in the game, because they're everywhere. You like never see Weedle later. One thing I always hated about Gen 1 is its overabundance of poison types. Which, I mean, it makes sense because Team Rocket is very prevalent in this game, and they're all about the poison types, but it's still annoying. It's actually kind of a problem in a lot of gens. Gen 2 has the same problem because you're still fighting Team Rocket. And Gen 4 also, the bad team primarily uses poison types there. I think, anyway. I don't remember after that, really. Like, I think Team Skull and Sun and Moon did a lot. Team Yell, I don't really remember what they use. The only ones I can think of that don't really use them are Team Flare, I think. It's hard for me to remember what Team Flare used. But Team Magma and Team Aqua in Ruby and Sapphire definitely didn't use any poison types. They're actually my favorite teams. I loved that each version had its own team. I mean, they were both in each game, but depending on which game you were playing, like in Ruby, Team Magma was the bad guys, and Team Aqua, they were the good guys. And then Sapphire is the opposite, and I really loved that idea of like adding a little difference between the two games. Alright, we're gonna have to use another antidote. Before I head into Mount Moon at this rate, I'm probably gonna need to get some more antidotes because there are a few Team Rocket members in there who will probably have poison types. But I don't need to do that right now. Probably maybe get through these two trainers, this one and the one below it, before going back to the Pokemon Center. I'm cruising along now. I had a very rough start with having to restart right away, but now we're not really running into many issues. And we got a decent team. We got pretty lucky to get a Mankey as the first Pokemon we saw, and we were lucky to get Caterpie instead of Weedle, because Beedrill would not be nearly as useful as Butterfree is. Oh, we got Karate Chop. That's nice. So now our attack power won't be dependent on the weight of the opposing Pokemon, which is, oh come on, Poison Point. Dang it. Alright. I gotta get him out of here. It would be ideal to switch into Wormy, but Wormy's pretty low health, so I'm gonna switch into Brendan. And then we're gonna have to use an antidote again, and then go heal and buy some more antidotes. Luckily, we've been fighting a lot of trainers though, so we got plenty of money. So it's not the biggest issue in the world. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta be very careful there. Don't wanna change game pack. It was basically a reset. Actually, now while I'm thinking about it, let's throw a save in there just in case something happens. You always gotta save when you're playing these older Pokemon games. The newest one has autosave, so it's not as big of a deal. Oh shoot. I almost forgot. I only have one left too. Alright. Let's head back to that Pokemon Center. We're way faster now. It's really nice. Yeah, let's head back here. Grab that heal, and then grab some antidotes, and we'll be on our way. Yeah, the Pokemon in Mount Moon though, I didn't finish talking about that. It's more than likely going to be a Zubat, but there's a few others we could encounter. We could encounter Clefairy, which should be really cool. Not that Clefairy is like a great Pokemon, but it's pretty rare, and I would definitely add it to the team. We could encounter a Geodude, I think. I'm not positive that you can encounter a Geodude in Mount Moon, at least on the first floor, but I think you can. I'm gonna go with like 6 of these. I don't think we need anything else. We got plenty of Pokeballs still. We don't have any status moves, which would be really helpful for catching Pokemon. I think Butterfree learns like Sleep Powder or Poison Powder or something soon. Poison Powder would not be ideal for catching a Pokemon though, because it'll die. But Sleep Powder would be great. Youngster Calvin sent out Spearow. Oh wow, 14? That's really strong. You gotta get out Brendan for this, because the other two are weak to it. Oh man, I didn't mean to use Tackle. I was just pressing A too fast. Let's get a Water Gun in there. I mean, Water Gun is unequivocal. Oh god. A few. Yeah, it's definitely stronger than our other moves now. Alright. I said I could use 1 healing item per battle, so I'm gonna use a potion here just to be on the safe side, because he got a crit, so if he does it again, it shouldn't do as much damage. Are you kidding me? Another crit? Oh, that's not good. Alright. So that did 21 damage. And it only hit twice both times. So what's the best bet here? Should I switch into Wormy? Because he's probably going to use Fury Attack again. Let me look at the defense here. Who's going to resist it? Squirtle's got a defense of 25, so Squirtle's already the best one to resist this. Wormy's not going to do much better. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Speed-wise, Wormy might be able to pull off a move first and take it out. I'll have to tank the hit coming in, and then it would have to go first on the next one to have a chance of taking it out. I think that's going to be my best bet, because I can't afford to lose Squirtle. If I lost Wormy, it wouldn't hurt as much. It would still hurt, but it's not going to hurt as much. Ooh, I got really lucky there. Okay. Now hopefully I'll go first. And I do. Got that confusion. And that takes it out. Whew. Sorry, I hit R there. That was nerve-wracking. I had all 3 Pokemon in that battle. Okay. Well. Now there's some grass over here, so we're gonna get to add a teammate. Did I fight this guy? I don't think I did. This looks like a bug catcher, so should be fine. Actually, I think there's a Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center up ahead, but I don't think that there's really any trainers. I think there's one, but we can avoid it. So it'd probably be quicker just to go to that one. I want to check what the power of Karate Chop is real quick, because we haven't done that yet. Like, is it more beneficial to use that or Scratch? Scratch has a base power of 40. Karate Chop is 50. Give it the 1.5 boost, and that's 75. Half it, because Caterpie resists it, and we're at 37.5 versus 40. So Karate Chop is going to be a little weaker, but it has a high critical hit ratio, which could make up for that. So it's only 2.5 weaker, which isn't a lot. So I think we're going to go with Karate Chop, just because of that higher critical hit ratio. Scratch would only do like 2 more damage, so it's pretty negligible. Either way, this is not a good matchup, but Caterpie doesn't really have any strong moves, so it's not a big deal. Ooh, as he gets a crit. Alright, well, go ahead and do Scratch now, because the crit doesn't even matter. So Windy is really slow now, which isn't great because he does have 2 more Pokemon. Oh, he has 1 more Pokemon. Okay, that's not that bad then. It's just Metapod. Psh, who cares? Metapod does nothing. It's weird how most of the CPUs, Metapods, and Kakunas don't have any damaging moves. Like, you'd think at least one of them would have Tackle or Poison Sting. Like, the thing is, if you catch Metapod or Kakuna in the wild, then they don't have any attacking moves, they only have Harden, but if you evolve them from a Weedle or Caterpie, then you get Tackle or Poison Sting. I'm just going to switch to Wormy, this is going to take way too long. But yeah, so like the implication here is that none of them actually evolved their Metapods or Kakunas from a Weedle or a Caterpie, which is kind of strange. Alright. Well, I'm excited to see who the new party member will be. I really don't know how many options there are. I only know Jigglypuff and probably Pidgey. So if it's a Rattata, we don't have to catch Rattata because we already have a Rattata. We have Ralph. So we're using the... Ah, shoot, I didn't know we actually had to fight her. I thought she was just an NPC because she was moving around like that. Usually the trainers don't like move like that. But she has a Jigglypuff. Oh, that should be an easy fight. Oh, it is higher. It's higher level, but it should be easy still. Alright, as long as I don't miss. Alright, cool. Because she could probably do a decent bit of damage still with Pound or something. Got that level 12. Alright, so let's see. So if it's a Rattata, we don't have to catch it. Pretty much anything else we do. Alright, so Pidgey. That's fine. Gotta remember to nickname it this time. I think I can do 1 Scratch and be fine. Ooh, made me nervous. Yeah, so it says we caught one. If you didn't catch what happened in the first episode, I caught it, and just out of habit, I forgot to nickname it. So I just counted that as fainting it. Because one of the rules in the Nuzlocke is you have to nickname your Pokemon, so... Let's see. Pidgey, it's a girl Pidgey. How about Polly? That's a good bird name, right? So I'll probably level that Pidgey off camera a little bit. It'd be too dangerous to use it in a trainer battle. Alright, so this guy. This is the same route, I think, so this doesn't... we can't actually catch this. Spearow. I'd rather have Pidgey than Spearow, personally, so I'm not too torn up about missing out on a Spearow. I think Spearow is better earlier because he evolves into Fearow, his last form, faster, but Pidgey has an extra form. Alright, so this is another route, but I don't think there's any Pokemon here. Oh wow, that's the Boulder Badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. I think there's an item over here. Person Berry. I was actually wondering if berries were in this game. Maybe we encountered them earlier. I didn't realize we had a berry pouch. Whoops. Well, that's the only one. I don't remember getting that. Alright, ouch, I tripped over a Rocky Geodude. Rocky Pokemon Geodude. Alright, I think that before... Alright, let's go in here and see what our new Pokemon will be. So we're in a new area, we get one new Pokemon. What will it be? Probably a Zubat, but I'm just hoping it's anything other than a Zubat. Anything other than a Zubat, come on. Ah. Alright. I'll catch it, but I'm not going to use it unless we need to bring somebody in. Somebody dies. As long as I don't crit here. I actually really like using Zubat in post Gen 2 because you evolve it into Crobat, but again, I don't think you can evolve this one into Crobat until after the Elite Four. I'll check on that between episodes, but I don't think so. It's a girl. Let's see, Bat is like a vampire. It's a girl though. Let's name it Mina. That's the character from Dracula, I think. The girl character. I might be misremembering her name. Alright, so we'll heal up here. So I'll look up between episodes whether Zubat can evolve into Crobat. If you can evolve into Crobat, then I'll probably use it. But if not, then I probably won't, because it's going to be very hard to level up. It's actually pretty likely it'll end up dying, because it only has Leech Life for a long time, which, as I said, is very weak in this generation. Leech Life only does 20 damage, and Astonish only does 30. That's actually more than I thought it did. He gets Wing Attack and Bite, which are pretty good, but still. Crobat would be great to have though. I'm not sure. So I'll look that up. Also between episodes, I'm gonna get Polly up a little bit. So this is probably gonna be our main team here. Wendy, Brendan, Wormy, and Polly for now. If I can get Crobat, I'll throw Mina in there, maybe even replacing Polly, so we don't have two flyings. I'm not sure, but probably these four for now. And then, yeah, we'll see who else we can add later. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Again, let me know in the comments if there's any other Pokemon related games you'd like to see me play, because it's my favorite franchise, so I'd like to explore it a little bit more. If you know any good fan games, let me know. Or any other fun challenges like this. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good day. Bye.